Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Oakland Athletics going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Ronald Lopez. And Singy, it's not hard to see he's been outstanding.
Well, you just take a look at the numbers, ERA in the low ones. He's clearly been one of the best pitchers in the league this year. I mean, just dynamic stuff. It's electric as well as it comes through the zone. Hitters trying to figure out what he's doing. So hard to think with. And the only bad thing for him is that ERA can really only go up. It's hard to take it down lower unless you throw a shutout. So we'll see what he's got in this one.
Jacob Wilson in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike two. Today, a significant day in Major League Baseball. It is Lou Gehrig Day throughout the majors as we honor one of the greatest players in the history of the game. And as well, we raise awareness for ALS. That's the disease that claimed Lou Gehrig's life back on June 2nd, 1941. Lifted in the air, right center field.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he?
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And our starting pitcher here today, Osvaldo Bido. What do we need to know here?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there and compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Here is Ozzy Albies up to him. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And there's the strike. When you think about the impact of Lou Gehrig on the world of sports, consider this. His number 4 was retired after he passed from ALS. It is the first number ever to be retired in all of professional sports. So effectively, the reason we have retired numbers is due to the fact that Lou Gehrig passed from ALS. Wouldn't chase that time. Personally, Lou Gehrig Day means a ton to me. I lost a close friend to ALS in 2007, Tim Sheehy. And you're talking about a disease that is 100% fatal. And the average lifespan for people diagnosed with ALS is just between 2 and 5 years. Just misses. And that's ball 3. One of the other important pieces as far as raising awareness for ALS is that it is necessary to raise money not just for research but also for patient care. The average out-of-pocket cost for somebody with ALS is $250,000. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 5 for 8 in the series, so he's been hot. Bido checks over to first, and he's back. Runner takes off. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Kicks and fires. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Save it, Zach. Give it a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out. Here's Austin Riley. 2 for 6 so far in the series. On the ground, Wilson. Good feed, that's 1, and that's 2. Back at Truist Park, top of the second. Now the left fielder, J.J. Bleday. Right through there for a strike. That's in there, and that's strike 2. Double miss.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first, one out in the second. Here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Miguel Andujar. Foul ball there. Just missed.
One ball.
Man at first, one away. Hit on the ground, might be two. Olson toss to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Rip to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Collins in on that left side. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. And another ball. The pitch. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Matt Olson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Drill to right, way back there, and that is gone. His 19th home run of the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew he wasn't coming back. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So here's Murphy now. And it's fouled away. Not even close there. And now it's even 1-1. There's a swing and a drive. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Orlando Arcia, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Up the middle. There's one.
He's out.
Back to the top of the lineup, Michael Harris getting ready to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. This one in the air. Makes the catch. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Ryan Noda. And there's a foul ball. Lopez, 6'1" righty, 225 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. One down.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Brett Harris stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss.
No ball, two
As he
strikes.
was out front that time. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzy RBI. Back up the... Oh, they got him! And they get the out after the ricochet. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Reached on an infield single his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Waste no time there. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now, Austin Riley. Up the middle, Wilson. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. Fought off foul. And he deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, driving that run.
Hard hit down the line and left. That's a base hit as a run scores. Throws to second. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. On to inning number 4. Start of the 4th, stepping in, Zach Geloff. That's a strike. 0-1.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
0-2.
Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Olson. And 1 gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. In for a strike. It's 0-1. A big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Did not go. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Arcia. That's 1. Double play. And that'll... Ito back to work. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
And the pitch.
Ball that left side.
Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes he goes. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And the pitch. Pulls that one foul. The wide to kick the pitch. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
That's outside. And 1-1. late on that fastball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3 down. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, J.J. Bleday. Harris sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Next up for the A's, Freddie Fermin.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
0-2 now.
1 ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself for the out. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. Right down to shoot, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty, that's strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty, and now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Slider misses outside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouled.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning. Back at Truist Park, here's Orlando Arcia. And the right-hander back to work. Lifted in the air, out to left. And it falls. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Activity in the bullpen for the A's. Joe Boyle up and loosening in the pen. Waldichuk also throwing. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Fly ball down the line. Rooker brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swinging a foul straight back. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Ryan Noda. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Noda, in his 2nd season, 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Swings and misses. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Stretch them out looking. Make it 6. New pitcher now, Joe Boyle.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
have missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one is back. And it's off the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Profar gets a piece there. Right-handed reliever. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And it's second. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Profar is out. And the slider just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Last couple of pitches, breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to pump firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
In the air, left field, down the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Zach Gallo. And here he comes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they kept it pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time.
Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second, tag, and they got him.
Nice little battle of speed versus power right there. Great wheels on the base pass, top-tier arm behind the dish. Really good transfer from that glove to the throwing arm. Got it down there in a hurry. That's why he doesn't get tested very often.
And that one is lifted in the air, and it drops in.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Righty delivers. That one to first. Stops it on a slide. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing day. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Sean Murphy. Boyle back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. Now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia, 1 for 2. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The shortstop takes the ball. Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's outside.
2 strikes.
And there's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now here is Michael Harris.
0-1.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Didn't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be.
Oh, he gloves it. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Here's Acuna now. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
First and second, 2 down. Here the bottom of the 7th. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A 3-run dinger. His second homer this series. It's 6-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Turn things over to the southpaw, Ken Waldichuk.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
0-1.
Riley at the plate now as he chases after that one. And a foul ball. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Blade brings it in for the 3rd out. Acuna goes yard for the Braves. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Atlanta, this is J.J. Bleday. Bounce to 3rd, Riley. Slings it across. First out in the top of the 8th. Freddie Fermin up next for the A's. Strike 1.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Got it by him for the K. Miguel Andujar up next for the A's. And that one is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
The A's with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 8th. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Bounced out to short. Arcia. To first, Oakland goes quietly. Nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. The line and the pitch. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind the plate.
Now fly ball to right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Now batting Jurickson Profar. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one hammered back there. Bangs off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stops. Second and third. Nobody out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Ozuna on third. Profar stands at second. No outs. Out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. In comes the run from third to Allen. It's 7-0. Not in time. He's safe. And here is Sean Murphy. And that one fouled off. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Almost got him. And there's a ball. Runners are at the corners. One away. Roll to short. Possible 2-ball. One at second. And that's 2. Back at Truist Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Digging in for Oakland, Ryan Noda. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
0-2 now.
At the ball.
Got him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Slings to second, and that's a double play to end it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shammy. Talk to you soon.
The final run score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs on